Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another evening of Rocket League. I'm Bizer, and making sure my audio is all running. Hello, welcome. Nash, hi. How are you going, Dynamo? Get a bit of hype in the chat. Why not? Send that music back up. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello. Like that intro. Still fresh in my mind, I think. It's still pretty fresh. I like it. Welcome in, everyone. Shout out to Cyrix. That was pretty much the first person in tonight. He said, I'll be back in 12 minutes. Well, my friend, it's been 12 minutes. Are you here? Pointing. Shouldn't point, but I'm pointing. Are you here, my friend? Cyrix? Okay, well, tonight it's Asia Rocket League, and it is the road to Asia Rocket League, the Asia Pro League. So, guys, we're checking out teams in the Asia region. Japan, even teams. I think we might have teams from India playing tonight. We'll check it all out. There's guys in the Asia region will be able to tell us a little bit more about it. So I'm exploring. I know a little bit. There's some players there I don't know about. So this is what's really good for me, is I get to find out a little bit more about these guys. So let's go out and check out these teams. They're actually starting right now. So we do miss the first round, which is okay. That's cool. We're not meant to go into the first round. That's what it's all about. So, guys, go check it out if you want to. Exclamation mark bracket. That will take you to the team, so you can check out what's going on. Now, from what I've been told, monster teams in tonight, and a couple big Japanese teams. Shout out to Lachlan. Is it Lachlan? No. Locan. Lake. Guess who? Rip. Hey, bud. How are ya? How do we say it? Lycan? Trying to figure it out. All I know is Asia. There's no India. Hey, hi, Dynamo. How are ya? So, Damage, Glorystone, IDK, or I don't know, Sup Open Gaming, from what we can tell. Pool 2, one inning, Rocket League, last piece. The Free Broskis and Yeet. I don't think there will be many from India today, but you never know. You never know. That's exactly right. So go check it out. Let's go check these teams out. Is there a way we can check out the entrance team by team in here? Is that in the overview? Stats? No. It doesn't allow us to check out the teams. Attendees on the left. That helps, doesn't it? Yeah, but look how many there is. That doesn't really help. No, that doesn't help at all. Filter by date. Okay, we want to filter by today's date, which is the 28th of the 3rd, which is today. Okay, cool. Bang. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I don't think that still hasn't really helped, has it? It's just got the attendees, right? How else do we do it? So we can see the attendees, and just want to click on a team name and see it. Why don't I do teams? There we go. That's probably what we want to do. I'm learning, boys. I'm learning. Here we go. Bizer. Woohoo. Yes. How awkward is it? Finally got it. Okay, teams tonight. IDK Lol, or I don't know, Zinx, Killer Cupid, and Abs. I'll go Abs Scary. So I know Zinx. Killer Cupid I've seen before. Interesting. So that's the Asia mainland team. Yeet. There you go. There's an Indian team. There's one Indian team, so you can be happy with that one. That's Popo. I'm not sure about Pika and MS. How are we pronouncing this, guys? MS Cardi? City? MSCDI. Are we literally pronouncing it as we're spelling it out? Nightbot's going to slap everyone, so don't worry, guys. Nightbot will slap you. That's the way it works. You just have to deal with it. You can either go and slap Nightbot back by exclamation mark slap. That's how it works. There's commands in the chat for it. 1NE Rocket League, which is Misty Gone Freaks and Chronics tonight. The Chronics playing for 1NE Rocket League, the main team there. Suppon Gaming. We got Namoto, Koba, and Suppon. Now Suppon, I haven't seen him before, but apparently a bit of a monster. From what I've been told, he's a monster of a player. So this is one big Japanese team that we want to be watching tonight to give a little bit of limelight in tonight. They're predicted to actually go through to the finals and actually do some damage. Now Namoto is being picked up into the Glorystone main team, so he's not actually playing in the main Glorystone team tonight. So this is really interesting because as you look into it, Glorystone actually have realized playing in their team tonight. So interesting. So Namoto playing with Supron. Is that how we're saying it? Am I saying that right, Tasty T? Like, always is really interesting when you get an Australian trying to say a Japanese player's name. Probably never right. It's like Hagiatsi. I usually say that pretty wrong, but realize lately he's been playing with different players, but tonight we see him playing with Shalon and Kunra. I actually really want to see these two in the grand final tonight. Subparon. Right, so hold on. Superpon? Superpon? Superpon. Alright, I can go with that. Alright. Sorry, I forgot to... Bailey, I've actually forgot to put in the command APL. Just go with bracket, man. Go with bracket. I was actually going to put in a Discord command for the APL. Tasty T, I forgot to give you your mod cap back, man. My bad. Tasty T, if you want to do that, you can certainly can. You got a mod, your mod's back, my friend. If you want to put an APL command in, you certainly can. Discord. That's what I was going to do prior. Tasty T can do that. You just add a comment tonight for it, my friend. Go for your life. Now, we'll go into it and continue to go through. Last piece have also been challenging in the cups from what I've seen a few weeks ago. I haven't seen last week's run, but I suppose if you want to continue to go, they have been damaging. So last piece, Dore, Nunky, this is a new addition for me. I haven't seen Charlotte 1103. So if anyone can give me a little bit of information on Charlotte, that will be interesting to see. MSCDI is not Indian as far as I know, says Nish. Okay, that's good to know. So we're getting a lot of mix-up between teams. So is that a filler? Can someone give me information on that? A little bit of a filler? The free broskies, I would only assume if it's got broski in it, it has to have broski, right? That's my only assumption, and then followed by a Walrus. Well, the one and only Walrus would be in there. Lumi is a really good addition in that. In fact, chat, Lumi's playing tonight? Lumi's playing? I'd be surprised if these guys don't get out of the group stage as well. Lumi's a fantastic player, so interesting to see that lineup as well. Fantastic. All right, cool. Damage being Dumb Ways to Die, Guacamole, and Miro. All right. That'll be a challenge for some teams as well, and obviously the Gold Diggers can put the team lineup. So, wow, good mix of teams tonight. Not massive in terms of huge numbers, but real interesting players. In terms of strength, you're looking at three massive teams, I would say. Glorystone, Supron, and 1NE Rocket League. They're massive, and that's going to be a big night of Rocket League for those three. Challenges will be last pace. You can pretty much key that in. That's probably the four that will probably be coming out of group stages. It's probably how they'll be seeded. And then obviously IDK will be challenging. The Broskis will be challenging. Geometry will be challenging, along with Yeet Yeet. all of those points. So interesting to see how they'll go with that. Let's thanks for that little point. Hi honey, how are you? 4 grand over target. She's happy. She hasn't been meeting target for about a week and a half, and tonight she meets target, so she's a happy chappy. Shout out to Realize. Thank you for the host. How are you doing tonight? Good music. All right, so what we're practically doing at the moment, guys, is we're waiting for. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna go back to. I gotta go back to the event. Where am I going? I'm going home. Come back to home. Oh God. Wednesday. We'll go back to here. We'll go back to round robin, and we go into the groups. So. We're looking at it. So, this is so awkward. So awkward how it all is. So, Damage, Glory Stone, IDK, Sapron Gaming. So, predictions out of the groups. There's Realize. Very sexy. Look at the Realize. Did I see? I'm going to have to write this down. Subpar Pond. Well done, Bizer. Write it down, Tasty T. I could just imagine him throwing shade at me all night long. Hey, yo, Buzz. Okay. Sapapon. So Sapapon Gaming and Glorystone in Pool 1, I think, will probably be coming out of that. And Last Piece and One Any Rocket League more than likely to come out of Pool 2 in terms of those games. So let's I was thinking, can I open that in a separate window? I certainly can't. Go in another window, please. Nope. All right, so we're waiting on these games to come through, and then we'll get into our first tonight. So once the admins have sent me through some messages, we'll be right on the way with some games. So guys, let me know what you'd like to see tonight on screen. Who would you like to see first throughout? Can jump in with Dixie, and the game is ready for you. Awesome. Tasty T, if you'd like to let me know in the Broadcast English Discord channel, that would be sweet, bud. I've got that open, so you can come in there. All right. Okay, I'll take it. We got a match, so we're going to be joining in this in a second. So Glorystone and Sapapon will be first up. So we got a banger of a match straight up. All right. So we are practically ready to get this one underway. When the admin wants to launch them in, we can certainly go. But big shout out to everyone tonight. Thank you for coming by. I thought that would be a little bit too big. But Shalom can run, Realize on the Glorystone side. And Sapapon Gaming right now. I will just shorten their name because it's a little too long for the scoreboard. Setting up on the orange side, and that's Sapon Namoto and Koba. Bound to be pretty epic regardless. Let's down to the cameras and get into the action. No game sounds. Okay, no worries. We'll sort that one out. Alrighty, so just getting everything sorted on this side. It did seem like it's not muted. I'm just getting everything sorted for you guys. All right, so we'll get this underway right now. Both teams locked up, and that one looked like a shot was going on. Slightly wide of goal, realised down the field. Going to try and get that one forward. It's Kunra, sets it, realise. Redirection, just across goal. No one for a strike. It was a demo by Koba. Sets it down. It's up upon. Can't remember the clearance. That's Glory Stone for now. Namoto. Bring this back forward. Now, I just mentioned before, Namoto has signed with the Glory Stone team, so he's going against his own teammates at this current point. So it'll be interesting to see how they go with the slight banter. Maybe here's a shot from Kunra. Picks up the angle and opens to the first goal with the one any Glory Stone team. Nice shot coming off the wall there. Picks up the first at the halfway point. Great start for Glory Stone. Best of 3 for you guys. Coming up the side wall, brings it up, realise, looking for that pinch. It was on. Do take it slightly off the goals. Namoto to bring it back inside Koba. Interesting start to the game right now. It's up upon gaming. As Namoto. Now with a chance. Long clears Glory Stone and sets it on its way. So 3 minutes down in the first game. Interesting start. You guys in chat, you're more than welcome to give us some special comments. It's all about, and when I do these solo casts, it's all about you guys, your feedback in terms of the gameplay and what you think about it. The shout outs I like to feed off. Just a couple moments for Supperpon. Gaming getting it all together. Koba off the roof, brings it down. The motor can't connect. Koba trying to get forward for the second touch. Kunra. There's a doink by Shalon. Realised very far back for that touch. Namoto doesn't make the clear, and well, ouch, that's going to hurt, and Shalon will take the credit for the goal. Off the doink, ceiling down. That the clearance had to come from Namoto. Don't think they want to watch it anymore. Won't hold any more pain for them. Realise 50-50 there, second touch. Namoto brings it back in the forward half for his team. Koba. Good challenge in the end, onto the goal. Namoto off the post. In the back of the net. Good challenge by Koba. Namoto follows it up perfect. They get the first on the board. It's up upon. Upon Gaming, it's what they needed. So we know what Namoto can do. Koba as well. We've seen an experience. It's Supperpom that we haven't seen on the screen. What comes from this man is the question. And Harrison playing it. It does go onto goal slightly high. Namoto continuing the pressure. Realised a quick clearance downfield. Koba puts it back into the corridor. Runs to the corner. Realise downfield. He just waits to see what Namoto does. It does get countered by Shalon. It's up upon. Let's go. Koba. Cutting across. Namoto. For its efforts demoed. So upon takes Kunra back out for a moment. To 2v2. And they just set back out. Realise now backboard down. Kunra. A shot for him, but Koba holds it up. Now they send it out. There's a chance for a equalisation. It looks like 1NE Glory Stone will look to try and finish it off the point that comes down on the crossbar, but out. It hits the floor. And that 0 point, and Glory Stone will take the first game. Now, I am calling it 1NE because they got two of the players, but realise, obviously not in the 1NE's side, so it is named as Glory Stone officially tonight. But they have taken the first, so a best of 3 we're playing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But interesting to see. So, Upon Gaming is the new one I haven't seen before. Namoto is part of the Glory Stone side. I'm going to take a drink of water in a minute because I'm tripping over my words. We've seen Kobe before, but yes, it is a Upon player. Interesting to see how he's going at the moment. He's actually not doing too bad. So, right now, we'll get back into this match to see how it goes. Glowstone lead in the series. We're in the group stages. You guys want to check it out? Estimation mark bracket. 2 Japanese teams going head to head at each other. The best Asian teams. They're up there. Certainly the best up there. It's very early in the pace. Very, very early in the night. Certainly will pick it up as they head into it. Game number 2. Kunra launches this downfield. Realise flying. Namoto very quickly to it, not allowing a chance to go. Koba and down it. Kunra back inside the corridor. Realise onto it. Puts it in. Pass play inside. Realise straight to it. Look at Koba. He tried to clear it here. Kunra straight up, and Realise doesn't need to be on anyone's team to know that's a ball of beauty. Puts that one in the back of the net, and there's the first. Glory Stone starting off with a bang. And if you're just joining us and you're in the Oceania region, I wouldn't blame you if you don't know anything about the Asian Rocket League scene, and the only thing you know is Realise. But this is the reason why I'm casting it. Bring you guys a little bit more knowledge about it. Because it's not just Realise, there are some really great players out there. Deserve the limelight. Kunra again. Good 50-50. Realise. Good position. Brings it back for another attack. His player's not best position here in Glory Stone. They have to back out for the moment. Shalon. Koba. Aggressive. Realise. Quickly back out. They get that redirection play. Namoto plays the 50-50. Back out off the side wall. Koba back in. Namoto again. Namoto downfield. Shalon should pick this up. He does it quite aggressively, and actually had a look at that rotation for the moment. Kunra got back, so if Shalon didn't attempt at that for the Glory Stone team, that would have been a ball brought into the goal and no one able to save it. So great effort, but now Koba forward for the Upon Gaming team. They can't seem to get through the rotation defense of Glory Stone. Upon Gaming himself goes for the goal. Shalon would save in the end. Realise. Koba downfield. Brought back out. Gun run. Namoto. Battle up on the wall. Shalon brings it back inside. Realise lets it go. Looks to bring it back in. This is nice for Kunra. He attempts Koba right onto the read. Upon with the demo. Cleans out the line of defense. Koba trying to get it cleared, but it's just boomed back on wide side. Shalon clears. Still pressure on right now, and that is the team of Glory Stone just continuing it on, and defensive errors was bound to happen, and it was going to crack. There's a demo there by Realize. That stops the rotation for the moment. The reset missed by the wall for the clearance and brought back inside. 2-0 at the moment. 2 minutes remaining. So up upon game, we've got to find something here. Koba, Namoto, they're both forward in the pocket. Kunra sends his far side, Realize. Kunra pops it high. Namoto, chance here. He just goes backboard. Kunra right there to read it. It's up upon. He's actually got that pass. Realize it's dropping down and mistakes made on the defense. They're in the game. Realize be a bit unpleased with himself of that position there. Not very happy. But this is give a chance for Supapon Gaming to get themselves into it. Realize aggressive forward again. Supapon now. Realize the dunk. Did back out. Really should have been in. Realize the chance. He backs out for now. Kunra onto the ball. Supapon again. Gives it downfield. Realize cuts it off. Shalon. That redirection right on target. Oh my goodness. Have a look at this play. How this works out. Realize. Look at this from Shalon. The reverse shot coming right in. And Kova's like, I don't know what's going on, but that is hard to save. Brilliantly played. Game starting to pick up a notch. Realize over the top. The angle down almost. That was super close. Now the quick rebound almost, and Realize unbelievable how quickly he went back for that, knowing that what was coming on. Shalon's looking for the double tap. And he had to back out of that. Realize holding this up for Shalon. He ends up. Cameron very aggressive. This is an open backline Glory Stone, but nothing counted to die in seconds. Let this game go. A finish for Kunra with a double end. Can't turn it inside. Another attempt for Shalon. They will clear here. That is Supapon Gaming, but damage has been done. It is a best of 3, so this game is done and dusted. But what a last game in the series it was. Quite an adventurous one to be. Glory Stone will take it 2-0. GGs will go out. Realize getting quite adventurous in that last one. Almost pulling off a stunning goal. Take us through that one. Rather interesting, guys. So what do we think of the lineups tonight? Realize sitting in Glory Stone with Shalon and Kunra. And Supapon Gaming with Supapon Gaming, Cobra and Namoto Putty. Really interesting to see if these two will progress out of the groups. We'll find out a little bit later. That is the first game of the night for the stream. Might have a couple more. There is 4 teams in the groups. We'll check it out in a moment. Estimation mark bracket. You guys can check out the groups. I'm going to quickly refresh the bracket. But this is your time where you guys can chat to me. So if you're sitting there at the moment enjoying the content, this is now. You can talk to me about the game and your thoughts on it. So love to hear your thoughts. Dynamo, how are you? That face, love it. Pool 1, that was Glorystone and Supapon. Glorystone getting the win. So Supapon's going to need to face Damage and IDK. And I think we'll click on that group and see where they're sitting at the moment. Now, looking at that, they have played 2 games each. There's been a 2-0s. Okay. I never get the group stage system. So we have to figure the next one out. The OCU teams can enter, but the ASM servers. So, yeah, that's one thing you guys I have made aware in my Discord is Oceania players are allowed to play in these cups. If you're in Western Australia, it is Asia Maritime servers. So, guys, it's 60 ping from Perth. It is 130 ping from Sydney, I think. So if you guys can deal with that, you can actually play in these cups. At the end of it, you can actually qualify to be drafted into a team and win prize pool money at the end of it in an actual team. So if you guys want to play, you think if you actually think you have the ability, you certainly can. And you'll be playing Japanese teams on 100. I think they play on 100 ping from the Japanese. 100 and what do you get in real life to Asia Maritime? Are you getting 100? I'm getting 60 from my through the C link. So you know, like the fact is, like we can really start to play Asia. So we're going to get the next match going pretty soon. I asked what APL is about, not the origination. Asia Pro League. So Asia Pro League is about the best teams in Asia playing in a professional league, mate. That's what it is. So all the best teams are playing in weeklies and practically make it happen. That probably could happen. Boy, big boy. I always wonder how we say your name. I've never said your name properly, but I've always wondered how we say it. Asia Pro League players in the league. Yeah, it's an APL, Asia Pro League. That's the abbreviation, but yeah, it's all about creating a league for the Asia players, the Asia region. But obviously, we're extending out to invite the Oceania because it's about bringing more challenges to the Asia region and also getting the Asia region to be involved with RLCS. That's really the goal for Asia, is they want to go to RLCS. Oceania is an RLCS. So if Asia can really compete on the level of Oceania with the high end, then obviously there's more reason why Asia can go to RLCS. It's not about Asia stealing spots. It's about Asia being able to compete with the top end. And that's the reason why. I'm all for the APL as well, but it's in my time zone. I live in Perth, and most of the Asia time zone is GMT8, the block of Asia. But there's also India, there's also Japan. Japan's earlier, India's later. So you know, it involves like Europe gets involved with India, and then you know the east side of Australia can get involved with Japan and China even so. So it's really versatile with the region. It's fantastic. We're just waiting on one of the teams to go. I think there'll be. I think there'll be a sort of new wave of sort of entries into RLCS when they bring more than just Oceania. You know, it's going to be interesting. Now the free broskies. This is going to be interesting. I got to write this differently. Okay. So, shout out to Stephen. Howdy, Pef Daddy. How are you? That's the end goal, to get Asia on the RLCS main stage. Well, at the end of the day, it'd probably get Asia to fly to Oceania to qualify. At the end, that's probably what will happen. You never know. You never know. We're going to get this game underway. So it is the Free Broskies taking on 1NE Esports. As his boys jump in, it'll be Broski, Lumi, and Warris taking on Misty, Gone Freaks, and Chronix. And if you want to check it out, I believe Chronix is streaming twitch.tv ChronixRL. This game will get underway. Let us know who you think will take this one out. It is the best of 3 in group stages. It's Broski with the first attack on goal, and he's got it. We'll start it. Let's check him out. Out he goes. Be happy with that start. So, be interesting to see how the Broskies go about the rest of the game. At the moment, 1NE Glory Stone starting off a goal down in the opening seconds. Chronix having to clear that one. Warris putting it aggressively past the goal. Teammate was waiting. The hot box, not happening. Broski reads it well off the wall. Actually jags one off. Let's go to his perspective. So 2-0 at the moment. Morris off the side wall brings it down. Chronix able to head it high. Lumi cuts it across. Gone Freaks didn't have the pace to go. We'll set back down. Lumi. Interesting positions for him to set. Broski now up. Misty. Wide of goal. Lumi will set the one at. Gone Freak's not able to attempt. Chronix attempt at goal 1NE. Right now, rotations are crucial. Broski, well, he had an open goal to attack, but sent it wide. Now clearance. Gone Freaks goes down direct. Slightly wide, and Broski will clear. Takes his time, actually pulls 2 forward. Misty allowing some time for his teammates to get back. Chronix sends it wide. Broski continuing the pressure, the bouncing ball. Cleared for the moment. Walrus. Start here from the Free Broskies. They seem to have it together. Keeping this defense fully rotating. I want to have a look at Lumi's. Yep, 48. Okay, all right, no worries. Thinking, where's Lumi from? Not Japan player, so keep in mind this is all Maritime. So this one's sent on its way. Gone Freaks. Starts with the first for 1NE. Good touch to get the flick over the top. Puts it in the back of the net on the 3-minute mark. Chronix getting that early touch off the kickoff. Sent forward Misty. Lumi. Safe about the ball. Uses all his boosts. He's completely defensive. Redirection. Oh my goodness. Gone Freaks. And Broski in the chat saying, holy cow. Have a look at this from Gone Freaks. A redirect off the backboard. Well, all of a sudden it's locked up. 2 apiece. That's got me living. Commentary and wonders on what the hell was happening. Gone Freaks, an absolute monster of redirections. Certainly play you do not want to let get the ball. There's Chronics. Broski down, Loomy. Lets the ball go. Gone Freaks goes down to redirect here. Misty backboard. Now Gone Freaks. It's a backboard. Chronics can't do much. There's two up. It's clearance for the free Broskis. Gone Freaks with a flip. Has teammate out wide. Doesn't use him. Broski forward. Morris is there. Probably better off getting a bump on the player. Yet plays the ball. Not a bad decision in the end. Allows Loomy to work to it. Now this is a bouncing ball. Chance of Broski, but plays it straight into a defender. Gets it back down the corridor. Puts a little pressure on the free Broskis now. Misty flying with the dribble in the air. Allows Gone Freaks to get into position, but he's off target. Allows it to hit the post. Rolling ball, Misty. Loomy relieves the pressure. And he's still allowed to set up with a play downfield. Chronics can't make the connection. Does get the bump onto the defender. They don't get a quick clearance. Walrus on the way with his player Loomy. Who go up on the line. Strategies being set by both teams. None. Neither. Without a chance to score or even make a play out of it. There's Loomy back downfield. Chronics grabbing that boost. Who put a shot on its Warriors? Gone Freaks to clear. Misty dangerously across field. Morris picks it up. Deflected side wall. Does go downfield. Redirection from Misty. Back into the dangerous point of the corridor. Last 10. I'm thinking going overtime with the way this game's gone, but it's been amazing regardless. Now sets back to a Misty. Gone Freaks. Aggressive downfield, hoping it will come back off the backboard, but been all over the clearance work. These guys have been absolutely fantastic the way they played about the game. And now we get an overtime period. So this first game going to be decided by a golden point. Why not? Two mainland teams having a crack at it. We saw Japan before, now we see mainland. This is Asia for you. Demo from Gone Freaks. Shot coming on. Save from Chronics right on the line. Gone Freaks now, defensively moving. Sits downfield. Punched ball wide. There's a couple of defenders to go at it, the 50-50. This is anyone's play right now as Broski sends this one back out. Relieve pressure, was hoping to get the boost. I think he did on that point. Walrus sends it. Broski wants to redirect. Chronics gets the height. It drops down. Walrus. Sure that was a correct play, but they're going to have to roll the dice at the moment now. Broski back out. Good defensive move. Does come down for him. Chronics. Morris has a shot. Slightly wide. We're a minute and 30 into overtime. This one down. Gone Freaks. Take down the corridor. Broski. Dangerous pop into the middle. Allows two players to head at it. Loomy able to get that first shot. The free Broski's not going to give up on the attack. They want this first game regardless. This one back down the corridor again. Walrus is up. Loomy. Boost an issue for him. He has to wait on this one. Broski now. The rotation's such an issue. 1 NE though. Walrus gets that downfield. Gone Freaks straight down the middle. He goes as well. Can't get the counter on the play. My goodness. Entertaining game nonetheless. Broski sends it back out. Gets a demo. Now Misty. Downplay Walrus. Allows it to go. Gone Freaks finally finds an opening and gets the game winner in the series. Defenders made the mistake. They don't get the clearance. It breaks open a point on the back end of the goals. And 1NE, Rocket League. They get it. On that point, I will change the name to be 1NE Rocket League. I do have 1NE Esports, so 1NE Rocket League. Be transparent with the name. We do have a dropout in Misty, so we will wait on that for the moment. But what a series, what a game in the series to start it. A lot of players, but not a lot of competitive players. I'm just seeing if there's any special... What do we think of the game, guys? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening with Mister. He's dropped out. I don't think we're gonna. Oh, he's back. He's back. Okay, so we're pretty good. So what did we think of the game? It was rather interesting to see how that all panned out. It actually looked at a point the three broskies were actually going to get the win off that game, and then it just sort of dropped from a mistake that happened at that point. I don't know where Misty actually dropped out from that position of play. I hope that wasn't an issue. But we'll find out as we head back into it. Game number 2 right now. The advantage sitting to 1NE Rocket League. The three broskies now have to get this game to give themselves a chance in this best of 3 group stages. I will quickly check to see if this match has any bearing on the group stage. I believe it may have a bearing on it because this is the second game to be played through. So yes, this could have a real result. Both of these teams are sitting at the top at the moment with they both had a win. So this could be very interesting. We'll see how it all pans out. Estimation mark bracket, you guys can check it out yourself. Let's head back into the game. Chronic's looking for a breakaway. It's met with Lumi and a shot on goal. Lumi. Ball just played wide for the moment. Walrus will charge 50-50. Brings it back into the midfield. Gone Fricks. Now onto it. Sets into the corner. Lumi. Back down. Broski. Was head high. Gone Fricks. Chronix. Well, he actually got a second touch onto it. It puts Lumi right off. 1NE not able to take a capitalisation onto it though. Misty. My goodness, just a quick rotate. He actually had another second up his sleeve a little bit earlier. He actually would have had to flip onto that. And the play from Broski and Walrus almost worked as well. So a couple interesting moments from both teams. We've had the first goal in the second game, but not to work out under 3 minutes now. It's Misty. Setting for Gone Freaks. The pass play in the air. They do meet. Broski cutting it off. Lumi. This is downfield. The rotation from Chronic should pick it up. He heads downfield. Misty on the counter. Chronic wants to go again. Smart move not to go. Broski right there with the play. Lumi. Counter. Chronic's up. Gives himself some time in the rotation as well. Sets back for 1NE. Misty not threatening ball. Lumi though. Relinquishes a little bit of control and gives it back to 1NE. Confrix. Not dangerous whatsoever on that point. This comes back down. Misty trying to push it through the defense. Chronix. To go for the moment. He takes it off the wall and tries to make it work. Lumi. He clears it back out. Gonfreaks cuts it off. Misty to go. There's been a challenge and a half between both of these teams and through the air. Fantastic. I mean, nothing like a bit of Asian Rocket League, I got to say. It's I enjoy watching these teams. Chronics right now. The small little things really starting to put off Broskies. And have they changed? No, they're on the same team. Cool. But say, have they changed colours? No. Certainly haven't. They stayed on the same sides. Misty. Now setting off the back ball, looks to flick in. Very aggressive at the moment. Chronics. Broski back down. Misty sends it forward. The touch. Looming. This is a chance for him. He's got no boost though. It's off the backboard. Doink from Chronics. He gets some height. Set back down. Misty very aggressive forward. Allows Loomy though. 2 up forward for the Broskies. A lot of double commits coming up, and this is really awkward, I got to say, for the Free Broskies. They're not getting into position. They're not sending one forward, or at least cleaning out the defensive end for the 1NE Rocket League team. And this is what's really losing out the opportunities on them to score. They certainly had the attack going forward, but certainly not able to convince or get that goal because they're committing 2 every single time. So overtime is the point here, but 1NE... Let's see where they go with this. Certainly the favoured team. Misty. Wide off the attack. This one's set on as a demo as well, which gets a reset. Gone Freaks. Overtime, a quick one if they can make it happen though. Here's a counter from Misty. Slightly wide tight. Tries to turn it back inside. Gone. He's sent this wide too. Misty. Flying high. All 3 aggressive here from 1NE. They're going to make the play. Walrus, he gets the bump and the ball heading high. Chronics, the touch. Aggressive. Walrus, it's not the best of clears. Loomy's forced to back up. Freaks trying to force the 50-50 in a defensive half. They get a pinch that goes far side. Oh my god, the pressure from 1NE is insane. Gone Freaks. Now Chronics to try and get the drop. He flicks it back. Broski and Loomy, they've both gone past the ball, and the pressure for the moment's relieved. I've never seen a scramble so much in my life on a Rocket League game, but Broski might get a quick rebound. Go out the back and he will. Broski gets it in an overtime period. And the Free Broskies are on the board. We're going to third game. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it now. Too much aggression on the 1NE Rocket League team cost them their rotation. And they continued that aggression in that forward half. I think that costed them on that point. If they back out and just focused on their rotation and just played that a little bit more on a rotation team base point and allowed Broskies probably to come out of defense and then went back at it again, I think 1NE would have played that a little bit more cleverly. But they went so heavy on that first 30 seconds and they just lost that when that came back up the back. So the Free Broskies, I think that was a better game on their behalf. The first game was all 1NE. The second game, Broskies played that a lot more better. We'll see what happens in the third game. But we decide on 1NE Rocket League. Going to have to change it up a little bit. Focus on more of a rotation between you guys. Because the Broskies, the other thing from what I saw between these guys, they committed 2 at the ball. So, you know, they do have faults in their game as well. They're going to have to change. They're going to have to make sure that they don't overcommit and do the same errors they were doing in that game. Because there was errors on both, but the defense as well did hold up. So we'll see what happens. Ceiling shot for Chronics, if he wants to make him work. Had to get a little bit quicker to it. Vent's able to go. Oh, come on, Freaks. Like he had heaps of time to get to this. Up he went and just puts a shot perfectly placed. Lumi not able to get there in the end. There's the first. Double touch. Oh. I was hoping a double touch was coming in. Broski replies here. Let's have a look. Downfield. And rotation is all upfield. So we talked about a little bit earlier in the last game about how crucial one NE's rotation was. Now we know they're not playing with a traditional third. Chronix is not the traditional third, but still got to focus on a rotational player. Having all three upfield can be very costly. One out the back, they've been caught out again. 1-0. Minute of play down in the third. Time will fly. Broski got up in the 50-50. Lumi now. Forcing the ball back for Walrus to play it forward. He will travel. Looking for that touchdown. Walrus! Oh my goodness. Absolutely almost had that. Chronix actually gets a pass that he didn't expect. But he was never in the line for that. Broski would clear. That back down for Lumi if he wants to attempt. Has the Misty in the way with a block. Ron Fricks. Touch down the wall. Walrus doesn't make the connection.
This guy.
Lumi that goes at it.
Oh yeah. Thanks for following.
And a shout out to the followers out there as well. The sounds will come through, but the notification's not on the stream. On purpose. Lumi. Up high for the attack. Feathering down. Can't get the second touch. Morris, the 50-50 deflection back out. Gone Fricks. Wants to play that angle inside. Broski, a good challenge in the end. It does come back inside. The attack had to set back. Now Chronix to go.
Oh! No!
And
it's a baby.
Tasty T, thank you for the 9 months. I will replay that in the break. Like I said, the notifications don't come out on the stream. Thank you for the 9 months, bud. Gonna get some hype in the chat right now for Tasty T. If you're a sub, some bizagasms. It's Chronix. 9 months, I can't believe it. It is certainly a baby. Go on, Freaks. I'm gonna say now, Tasty T. That's better than the. That is better than the rest of the rest of the reminders you put down. It's like the rest of you say. I'm not gonna say it during the game. I'll say it during the break. All right, 2 minutes remaining. There's a shot looking for Lumi. Brilliantly done. Gonfricks up. Broski's brilliant challenge. Make that 50-50 and Lumi. Look at the power to get over to it. How much boost he uses. 2-1 at the moment. Free Broski is about to have one any Rocket League a defeat. They can hold on to this lead. Playing very well at the moment. Walrus, air dribble. He loses the side of the ball though. Misty able to hold it out. Leaves the pressure. Lumi back downfield. Misty goes inside. Gone Fricks. So there'll be a waterfall down here. Slow one though. Broski, interesting way to approach it. Ends up hitting a player and the ball out of the way. This one comes back inside. Misty, Lumi, a great block. Lumi gets the clear. Gone Fricks holds it to the middle. Broski, the connection wasn't the best for him. And counter from Misty. Back into the corridor. Chronix will play. Got some boost to go. He could play this. Well, I was thinking maybe if he lifts and does a bit of a fake with the lift, it will be the play. But kept to the floor and in the end, Ben's played back out. Warriors at the moment. We'll try and get a pinch off the wall. Comes back off the wall. Backboard that is. Chronix now lifts off the side wall. Gets it downfield for boys of 1NE Rocket League. Set it back into the hot box. Clear back out Warriors. 45 remaining red time. And desperate stakes the third game right now. 1NE need a goal to tie this up and go to overtime in the decider. Misty. Inside, redirect. Oh, it's going in! Tied up game, 31 remaining.
Check it out. Misty comes back inside. There's a redirect here, but it's the touch coming off the defender that puts it on its path and directory play to go in. Ouch. And I'm not here. I'm leaving. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. What was that? What? Okay. 20 seconds remaining. Nothing like a kickoff goal. Loom in the meantime. Bouncer ball. I was hoping that was a goal as well. Loomy, an absolute monster attempt. 9 seconds though. That ball will come to the floor. Loomy. They need to keep this up. War is doing his best. Gonfreaks makes an error on the line. They won't get there to finish it. You can see it all there. 1NE Rocket League. At the point of 45-second mark, they had their backs against the wall. They make a clutch. Couple errors. They just make a play going forward, and the errors of the Broskis will undo them. And it'll put 1NE Rocket League into a winning stake and on top of their group right now. Interesting game. Tell you what. Rocket League's a funny game. It's the way it works out. Just go out. It's not the way it should have happened, but that's the way things go. Good game, though. Very good game. Very good challenge. Like I said tonight, not all players are playing in their traditional teams. Every player is playing with different players. So it's mixing it up. It's not traditionally all the same team. So you're seeing different talents play with different players playing with different players. So really, really interesting. Okay, so we're going to see the last piece game, which is going to be the next game. So the Free Broskies taking on the last piece, which is going to be the next game. And this will be the decider to see who goes into the group stages, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay, so 1NE Rocket League are 2-0. Free Broskies and Last Piece are 1-all. So right now, the winner out of this match will decide who goes into the finals. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'll set up for this, and I'll get the we'll get the game underway very, very soon. So Last Piece. It's going to be an enjoyable match. So this is Japan taking on Asia mainland, guys. Shout out to Job and shout out to Lever for Life. Hello, guys. How are we? And shout out to all syntax errors. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Hey, mate. How are you? How are you, Chan? Good to have you here. That Dobber, mate. So how is everyone's night tonight? I hope you're all doing very well. Just in case you guys are wondering, on Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, I will be doing some commentary for the Gfinity Gift of the Gabs. So guys, on this stream on Saturday, I'll be on here and I'll be on the Gfinity AU channel. Shoutcasting Gift of your Gabs. So guys, I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be really, really, really fun. So make sure you're tuning in and you're giving me some support, because it's gonna be heaps of fun, and trust me, guys. I'm gonna need your vote as well. Your vote is what gets me to go to the Gfinity. If you don't vote, then I don't go. So, just tomorrow in your car, I never noticed the decal was slightly transparent. Nice. That's right. Okay, all right. So we're going to get into this match. So the Broskies taking on Last Piece. It is the Asia mainland taking on Japan, and Last Piece will be what I think would be Nanki, Mikan, and Dore. So this is actually a pretty good team too, and these guys what I predict to be in the finals. The fact that we saw the Broskies take it pretty close to 1NE Rocket League, this is actually going to be pretty epic. So guys, it's going to be crazy. How can we vote for you guys? You guys will find out on Saturday. So on Saturday, tune in. There's 4 weeks of the gift of the gabs. So like there'll be like the best entry submission, and then you guys like will vote for the casters to like win. I think there's three. There's a tweet. I'm gonna do a tweet. There's a tweet in my Discord. Anyways, enough about that. We're gonna get on the game. How much can I multitask right now? I'm thinking about a game, thinking about Rocket League, and then I'm thinking about something else. We're gonna get into the game. Let's send these boys in. That's what we're going to do. Let's just get into it. You guys can enjoy a little bit of Asia Rocket League at its finest. It is the Asia mainland team taking on one of the Japanese teams as these boys get launched in. It's Walrus, Broski, and Lumi taking on Nanki, Dori, and Mikan. 3 Broskis and Last Piece. In the last game of group stages, the winner will progress into the final stages of tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your prediction in chat. Who will win? Let us know. I would like to hear it. Unless this is going to be super interesting. It's Broski and Walrus all going at it, as well as Lumi. All 3, the flying fleet, free. I was going with V at the moment of this. Have a look at it. All of them up. And we'll start with the first. Broski downfield. Dory playing off the back line. As Lumi sets back down, Nanki. Clearance, Walrus. For the middle. There's nothing like a chat. Throwing a bit of shade at the players. Walrus time to get to the ball. Dore cut. And we do expect Last Piece to be super aggressive here. McCann out to Nanki. The redirect. 1-2. McCann can't get it to finish it off. Good effort from Dore, but connection wasn't there. Broski back. That's a go. McCann shot on, looking for that fade across goal to actually get the second. Dore puts it on target. Forces the error on the defensive move. Have a look how he's played this. Comes across. Look at the cut inside. It comes nicely off the corner. Forces Lumi to make the error on the point. Ties up the game. 3 minutes 34 remaining. Get back into the center kickoff. It's McCann and Lumi and sets off wide. Broski forward. Now to have a shot. Defense mistimes the ball and it goes in for Broski. Takes back the lead for the boys of Free Broskis. Nicely done in the end there. An interesting match. The starter McCann goes off the kickoff. Defense coming back. And clear it for the moment. Dory. Back for the defense. McCann redirects inside. Monkey some time for him. No one really contests. Someone does come back at him. Broski has to flip cross and a little bit too late to the party. McCann with the speed. And will take the goal. What is that upper topper? I have no idea whatsoever. Have a look at it. Gone. Where are you? Pot of gold. McCann. He's happy about it. Dora in the meantime, defense. Counted by Broski. Walrus not high enough. Dory was hoping for a little bit more of a pressure ball into goal. It does get counted back out. Nunky. Dory, will that be a miracle if he brings it down? Need to settle down, boys. Settle down. Did bring it down, but the angle's never going to be there. Walrus. Control. Best from him. Loomy now bring this one back out. Can't. Monkey to play it forward. Walrus. To use Broski. Pace is not the best, but he plays it really well off the side wall. Inch back to the backhand corner. Loomy. Laurie sends it back. McCann waiting a little bit of time here. Plays it quite cleverly. The bounce as well. That attempt. Dory forced to come out the ball. His teammate as well as Nunky back at it. Now Dory has to go. Broski at the ball. Waits for it. Is Dory. Now he plays the air ball to get quickly. Good second and third effort from Dory playing it for last piece. Make it a fourth effort. Tell you what, if you had a book in terms of extra commitment to the ball, to the ball, it's Dory that is riding it right now. Fantastically done. Last piece. Holding on their own. Minute and 10 remaining on the clock. Three Broski's stuck in defense. Has Nunky! Or should I say McCann? Oh, dang it, boys. Well, there's the first. I'm gonna do a test here. Nunky, McCann. All right, I'll remember the colors. Feels bad, man. Absolutely hyped up the wrong player, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. Has Nunky downfield. There's Lomi with a reply goal. Have a look how he plays this. Morris, in the end, puts it on target as Lomi picks it up, so they get it back in the last 30. And Dory off the kickoff, just gets his back played, plays it off the backboard and wasn't cleared the best from the defense, so he'll take that right back off the hands of Broski. So interesting kickoff strategies coming into play right now. This one out to the side off the kickoff. McCann and Loomy fighting over the boost as well. I think Dory ended up taking it. I'm not sure in the end. Boris playing out it. Broski up now. We're finding that corner. McCann can't get there to save, and Broski ties it up. My goodness, a scramble of players between all of them. Look at the bump hitch. McCann has to Spider-Man to try and get the save and can't get there. 12 remaining. Do we get another kickoff goal? Loomy with a chance. Here's Broski hoping to connect. Walrus makes it 50-50. It comes back down. McCann clears. Ball back over. Loomy. Walrus has to try and keep it up the return. No, it's an overtime point right now. So this final game of group stages. Remember tonight, this series, the winner will go through to the finals. So very crucial right now. Who gets this first game? Best of 3. Overtime. Underway. Nunky. That's down Loomy. Back inside. Walrus. A really wide berth on that rotation back around. And result, it's a 50-50 launch. McCann. Remember, a real big moment on his goal. Walrus. Big scramble for the Free Broskies to get back on the defensive end. Walrus now picking this up. Nunky. Good effort to hold that ball forward. Back in the middle. Broski can't bring it forward for his team. Dory, good challenge. McCann again. Comes inside. Walrus. Able to work it. Dore. High. That's coming down on the goal. It has to get up. Loomy. Well, he was playing with fire off that point because it looked like it was dropping. Very lucky the crossbar didn't punish him with a down, but the gap is opened up and McCann will capitalise this time on an open point of goal. Good pressure by all the team of last piece. McCann wraps around off that side point and opens it up for a goal. So the first one for last piece. What an interesting match that it's been. It's between these both. They're really equal in caliber, and the rotations are there for both of the players. The battle in the air is bliss. It's just bliss between them. Really enjoyable to watch right now. Apologies to McCann that scored the goal. It wasn't Nunky, but McCann. Really good setup from Dory and Nunky between each other. Almost donuts for Nunky, although he's got that one save there. So I think last piece, really good work from these guys. But Broskies tonight, they go down in the next game. I think they need to hold their heads high. Really, really challenging. The last game we saw them, it was really challenging to win any Rocket League, and they're doing the same against last piece. So I'm really enjoying the gameplay right now. Let's get into the second game. Free Broskies right now down by 1 in the series. As we get the kickoff, stalemating, and extra players up to get that secondary move onto the ball, the secondary kickoff. My goodness, it is just a feast of players onto the ball. Loomy going to take it forward. It's countered. Nunky. It's up high. Loomy back off his rotation. Dore. That will drop. Quite a sweaty situation for the Free Broskies to bring that one back out. Now Nunky getting us downfield. Broski back up again. A lot of drop balls from last piece onto the goal crossbar, forcing a lot of pressure situations for the Broskies to play defensively. And you just can see right now, they're very much in panic mode trying to clear that ball. Cleared by McCann. Nunky. And Broski, well, being up with McCann. Nice play. Over the top. Defense gets... Yeah, Dory's usually in a... usually in dominance, so... He's in Octane tonight. There's a weird feeling Nunky for a shot. He doesn't make it. Now, I've got a feeling I'm saying McCann wrong. Is it McCann? McCann. Confirm. Chat, you're my best friend right now. There's Nunky with the second goal. We'll make the play. Second and third efforts right here. And Morris. Oh, he's just caught out in no man's land off the wall. You got it right, McCann? Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome last piece to the field. And this player, Dory in Octane. Look at that redirection. Bang, shalala. Absolutely amazing. 3-0 right now. Last piece taking the game to the Free Broskies. Starting to get super interesting. Broskies need to get something going for him. Here's Broski himself lining it up. Morris has his shot. He can't. Now Dore. Let me back at it. Nunky will set this in the middle. Can't. Not too much time to take that wide. Better off probably looking for a pass, but I'm not the coach. Let the boys make the decision on themselves. Can't play that one. This one back to the middle. Dore will look for his teammate. They do get the 1-2 back. Dore launches on the goal, but it's wide. Nunky trying to follow it up. They go back inside. Recovery here, and defense should be able to set. Dore looking to do himself. Morris picks it back up. Still the pressure not over. And again going for it. Broski actually plays Lumi off the ball, which is not good for their defense. Nunky brings it back inside. His teammate already playing up in the air. This puts McCann under a bit of pressure, although no one's there to challenge him, so he just pops us up and plays for himself. Goes far down. Ball comes back to him. He wanted to play it forward. And look at that. Savage onto Broski. Just takes him out of play. Bump! See you later, Lumi. No control for him. He gets teed. But backboard. The end result, Dory looking over sorts of place. Last piece. I don't know what they're doing. And might end up with a goal just off some sloppy defense, but pressure from them is immense. They can seem to just be there and challenge everything, even though nothing's really set on to go. Here's McCann off the side wall. Vance, Warris. Everything is met with some solid defense. Lumi. And back to the D, Broski. Nunky straight down the midfield. Warris cuts it off, wants that rotation back. McCann goes straight to goal. Lumi. There's a pass. Dory puts on the brakes. Allows Lumi to come back down off the goal. You'll clear for the moment. So 3 goals a minute in red time. Gets interesting at this point. Last piece. Looking very comfortable at the moment to hold on, but the pressure will start to mount. Free Broskies have been brilliant tonight in their series of games. They wouldn't want to give it up right now. Morris just launches that goal. Nunky, the diving save. Broski again, the last 20, and goals at time dwindling away. Last piece. Too many on the board. There it is. So, the Broskies, a valiant effort tonight. They absolutely tried their best, and last piece absolutely stepped up to the next level. It was fantastic to see that gear and momentum coming throughout this 5 minutes of gameplay. Just went absolutely animalistic. GGs are out. Broski, Lumi, Morris, hold your heads high. An absolutely brilliant game. Fantastic to see. Last piece will put themselves into the finals, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing both semis. So, we'll be seeing it. Hell yeah. Naf, thank you for the host, my friend. How are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. And Tasty T, this is for you, man. I'll replay it. Oh no!
It's a baby.
9 months, Tasty T. Thank you, my friend. All right, so we'll let the brackets update. and then we'll get into it. But shout out to everyone in chat. How are you guys? Have a good stream, my dude. You heading out now? I asked how your stream was, man. Thank you for the host, by the way. You have a good stream? So there's still one match going on, so we can't see the finals at the moment. Good. How about yourself, Bizer? Have you been today? I've been good in all syntax areas. I've been good, man. Slowly doing things, slowly getting around. Bobski, GG's. What's up? NPC mates, cheers 100. How you doing? Very good, man. Thank you for the 100 biddies, man. How are you, champ? Look at that. That one. He just wants to be on top of the biddy market. How are you, my friend? Thank you for that. Okay, so the first final is going to be Glory Stone and Last Piece. Tasty cheer to 101 biddies. Are you guys going to do this? Don't do that. Tasty. You would, wouldn't you? What was I going to say, Tasty T? I was going to say, oh yeah. By the way, so Tasty T, every time he subs, he goes, why haven't I cancelled the sub yet? Oh, here we go. So the biddy war is on, you guys. The NPC mates. I'm not going to say anything because this is the way it's going to happen. So, anyways. Have fun, you two. Glory Stone and Last Piece in the first semi-final tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, we are heading into the finals estimation mark bracket. You guys can check it out. Don't make me do this. NPC mates, did you have a stream earlier, man? So, to anyone who's in the Oceania region, if you guys live in Perth, these servers are Asia Maritime. So, you actually get 60 ping if you're from Perth. If you're from Sydney, I believe you get anywhere from 130 to 150. If you guys are interested in the Asia Pro League, you can head to my Discord. Tasty, thank you for the 1,000 biddies, man. Wow. Thank you, guys. That's crazy. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, man. Holy mollies. You've been better due to migraine. And NPC mates, dude, take it easy. Take it easy, man. I have migraines every day. I've got a migraine right now, so take it easy. Be good. Fuck you now. You guys are doing it. There's a bit more going on my channel right now. That's what's happening. So it's Glory Stone and Last Piece playing in this match. For you guys in Oceania, there is about, I think there's been 6 cups, 7 cups. There is another 12 cups, 12 or 13 cups remaining. Plenty of time to actually register and play. It's all in Asia Maritime. So here's the thing. You're paying for up to about, you're paying like you'll get picked up into teams if you register as your own team, or you play as your own team, or you play as your own players in any other teams, right? You earn points as a player. There's top 50 players go into a draft, and at the end of the draft, you get drafted into a team. Now there is going to be, I believe, anywhere from 8 to 10 teams in the league. All the information is going to be confirmed pretty soon. I believe there's up. I'm not sure in terms of the total prize pools out there, but you can earn. It's actually pretty good. The APL 1.0 was good. I think the total winnings was $500 for the first prize team. So I think it's up to 3K now for the first prize team, or prize pool's 3K. So Tasty T will confirm the prize pool, but trust me, Oceania, it's open for you guys. So if you want to be involved, you can be involved. If you want to play as your team, you certainly can. These guys are getting right into it. So we're going to get into it. Let's go. Thank you for the bits, guys. It's so appreciated. Glorystone taking on last piece. It's Kunra, Shalon, Realize with Dore, McCann, and Nunky. It's going to be an interesting match between these both. And, well, look, these guys battle. They certainly do. They've had battles before. Kunra's going to have the first shot at goal and put in the first goal for the boys of Glorystone. And we expect this team to do some damage tonight. Have a look at Kunra start it, especially when you got Realize on the team. Is this the first week? No, this is not the first week. This is, Tasha T, correct me if I'm wrong, is this week 4 or week 3? One or the other. I think we're in week 3. Perhaps. Second goal for Shalon. And starting the game quick, last piece. 2 commit there, and that opens up the back line for Shalon to be able to score. So Glorystone off to a quick start in defence. It's a 8-week tourney, and this is week 3, so we're not even halfway through yet. Shalon up high, and that almost hits the ceiling. Does come off the top, so there was a reset. Instead he goes straight to the ground. Glory launches, Kunra clearing off the backboard, and Tasty T. Thank you for the 300 biddies. Didn't like the silver. So they're going to continue to have the bit war.
This guy
while we do it.
knows what's going on.
And the follows as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. All the notifications don't show up on the screen while in game, but it is all the sounds you can hear regardless. Maybe I need to turn them off. Oh, chat, tell me, you reckon we need to turn them off? There's Nunky with a shot on goal. Unra. Story playing the time. Brought back inside Nunky. Krungwa goes downfield, shot on the redirect. Pass goal. Realize. And Nunky. Demoman plays well. That would be a reset of player. 2 up again. This time 1 in E. At his Glorystone side. Khan. Chalon gets a redirect. Nunky back down. Dore cuts across. Good defensive effort from Dore. Now realise that turn. It's in the 3rd goal. And it's Glorystone again. Have a look at that work from Kunra. Just ditches it into the corner and gets that redirection back in. That's the beauty about corner ball, where you really push your speed of your car into the ball and then use that corner. It always gets it back into the hot spot regardless what height it is. Puts it back into that dangerous position of the front of goal. Forces the defender to panic. And we're back into it. 3-0 as we get down to halftime. First game of the first semi-final tonight. Best of 3 as well throughout tonight's matches. None of them changed, so it's all quick games regardless. Unra looking to fly. Can't again up. Second touch as a demo downfield. A reset again. Dore. Sets to the middle. Doink. Ineffective. Unra will get challenged. McCann. Dore. Redirect. Doesn't play in too much favour for the boys of Glory Stone. This has worked now. Last piece. Gone. Interesting move by him. He looked to hit and then used the ceiling to an advantage, but ball was held up. This goes back to the middle. Go on. Get out to the corner. Follow up there. Dory clears. Realise. Goes long downfield. Dory will go to the ball. McCann pulled him out actually on the point. Conrad goes up for backboard. The play being allowed by last piece, but they want to get forward and score at the moment. This is where it's getting very tricky for them. They're looking for each other, but not able to get that play. It's getting held up by Realise. Now it's forward. He's looking for that redirect. He does get it, but he's wide on the attack, and he gets a demo as he's clearing back out for defense. Looks for the angle, goes high. How long keeps that pressure there? And it's cleared. Last 45, this first game. Tightly contested. Last piece does not able to get past his defense of Glory Stone, and, well, I think it's Caster's curse. And go with it. Dore, in the meantime, look at Realise go up. Unra, where is he in this position? He's on the edge of the box and Realise he's gone past it. Just go past the line of sight of the ball. It is no chance of trying to flip back for it. That one's going to hurt. 3-1 scoreline, and it's a possible chance for last piece if they can work quickly up the kickoff. It's going to be the way of Kunra, though he doesn't get up in time. Lost his way with his footing, and McCann loses his footing as well. Delon doesn't clear the best, so the redirection comes back for him. His teammate, interesting positioning. The way they move that ball. Last piece going forward, Realise back down the corridor. Quickly moves. The counter of his own. As the little dying seconds will take the sting away from last piece, and I have to think about the second game out of this point. Will come to Florin. That one will be set. Glory Stone picking up the first in the semi-final one. So best of 3 is where it is at, ladies and gentlemen. Kunra on top with the MVP. 375 points, 1 goal, 2 assists, 4 shots. An interesting battle it's coming out to be. Dore coming through with a couple saves. He's got one there, but certainly had to work the clearance work. Really hard for a last piece to come out of defense. They had a lot of ball coming from the defense as they worked through that midfield line. There was a lot of pressure, but Realise was very much that person that was holding that up a lot of the time and cutting that ball play off. He then generated a lot of drive coming out of that position and getting redirection play. Glorystone could have got a couple more shots going forward out of that. Kunra and Shalon as well generating drive. So it's a real issue at the moment, last piece. Just can't get past that defensive line. Scary point. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens in this one. Is there a bracket I can check out? Estimation mark bracket and NPC mates? You certainly can. Shout out to everyone that's hanging out right now. Welcome. If you just joined us, it is Wednesday night Rocket League action. It's Asia Rocket League action, and shout out to Tasty T. 1,194 bits. I think he's just cheered his whole rest of his account. He wanted a badge. He wanted a cheer badge, I think. That's what he was going for. Fair enough. Thank you, Tasty T. Amazing, regardless. Game number 2, semi-final number 1. underway. Sitting with Kunra. And it's Shalom that gets touched. No, he doesn't. Kunra gets it in the end. What has happened at this point? Where is it going wrong? Khan gets this out wide. Kunra sets this on, but is it the shadow play here? The boys miss. We'll never know. We will never know. Shalom backboard, realize good position, down. Every day of the week, that is his. Check it out. 1-2, realize, pops it up for Shalom, and then he just uses the backboard, uses that nose cleverly. So very quickly, 2 goals to be put into place. 34 seconds played. The game number 2. Last piece. I've been in the grand final of these cups in the last couple of weeks. At the moment, they're going to have to work hard for this one. Realize proving to be a troublesome player of his other players right now. This one set high, Nunky. Khan back, same with Dore. Looking to go inside. Nunky. Oh, beautiful. He sets on his way, and shout out to Nexus in chat. G'day, mate. Have a look at Nunky's play and set on. Over the top. And they get themselves the first game here, last piece. Camera launches a quick ball downfield. There was a redirection then, but teammates. That ball was just quick. Kunra. 2 quickest redirections I've seen tonight. I don't blame either of the teammates not getting to it. There's Kunra looking to try and bring that back down. Dore tried his best, realised follows it up perfectly on this point. Have a look how this plays out. Kunra goes up. Dore in that 50-50 to come off the backboard. In the end, realised follows it up perfectly. Puts in the third for his team. 3-1 right now. Game's getting interesting. Where it goes from here, we do not know yet. 3 minutes and 20 remaining. Realize back into the middle. Cuts forward. Really trusting right now. Glory Stone. Last piece could take advantage of the rotation. Though it's high and Geelong clears wide. Realize redirect. Kunra. In it goes. A well-oiled machine is Glory Stone. And Realize coming into it like a fine cog. Damn, it's crazy right now. Realize back up. On last pace. About to say they've gone missing, but they need to do something big. Dory misses this one. As Shalom that will clear. Back up the backboard. Kunra launches onto goal. And Khan stands still. Realize now will scoop to ceiling. Will come down. Look to carry. Realize. Won't be a play to finish. Speed wasn't there for him. It was an interesting development to see how he went about it. Goes back up for a play. Corridor. So Glory Stone's play. Wow. Just a line of demos coming from both sides. The interesting point of play was Realize and the boys of Glory Stone looking to go direct down the corridor to put a lot of pressure on last piece. With 4 goals up, it is all they're doing at the moment is going direct. Last piece can't seem to get a hold of a play going forward, and that is the story. Last 2 minutes. Game number 2. Dory sidewall, Nunky. Allows McCann to come into play. Realize cuts it back off. Rotation out by Dory. He was there a moment. His pass out. McCann back inside. Bouncing ball will force Dory. He has nothing left in the tank to play it. Up the top, that was Nunky. They run for last piece, though the positioning not the best. They have to stay Really vigilant in the way they go about the play. Nunky again, the 50-50 realises being super aggressive. He's being painful. Gets the demo into the corner. Comes back inside. Cumra will have a ditch over at it. Got a big slice onto the ball. Forces Nunky to go at it. Now everyone. Glorystone is going full ham out the ball. They get a redirect. Shalon. Realise that's a go. Doesn't want to go aggressive on the goal and open up the defence. And they get one out the back. They got lucky. Oh, and Torres celebrating with the drift out the side. Where's Cumra gone wrong with this? It's just a pinch in the end. Lucky off the pinch. And then look at the celebration from Dore. So with 1 minute and 1 remaining, 2 goal deficit, there's a chance, but the way the game's been going, last piece haven't been in it. But we don't count them out. Certainly can score, and a quick response from Cumra will shut that opportunity out. Comes back into the hot spot. Drop down from Shalom. Perfect. What a placement. That's the beauty about Cumra and Shalom, the way those two work in unison on the one end in Glorystone team. Quite perfect. That's why they're a lethal combination. Not done yet, McCann. This game certainly showing us and over to the fat lady's scene. Realise. Moving quickly, McCann back inside. Dory. Last piece. Be careful on that rotation. It sets back. Can't take out Cunra. Realise again aggressive into that middle point. Shalon ducks though. At the point of it, there was a ball coming back into him. It's brought back in. There's the dunk. Not intentionally, he flips into it and the ball just ends up dunking out. So the 3-goal lead back into place. With 20 seconds remaining, will spell the end for last piece out of tonight's tournament, unfortunately. Glorystone, well, pressure coming from him. We've realised adding in tonight's lineup, you know it's going to be intense. Last pace will have the last laugh in terms of a goal, but they will not take the win. A 0-second goal to finish it. It'll be Dore in his octane. Glorystone will take the chocolates and move themselves into tonight's final. So that is the first semi-final done for tonight. That's Glorystone going through.
Knows what's going on.
All right, Kantoro, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow.
Thanks for following.
And shout out to everyone who's following tonight, guys. We're almost at 3K followers, by the way. For everyone who's wondering. I am going to check my channel and see how close we are. How close are we? We're pretty close. We are 26 followers. We're 26 followers. That's pretty cool. Adam, welcome to the stream. How are you, champ? 26 followers away from 3K. Not too far away. If you're brand new to the stream right now, hit that follow button. Gonna give us some love. We're gonna get into the next game, which we're gonna set up right now. So it's the second semi-final, which is going to be 1NE Rocket League taking on Supapon Gaming. So Supapon able to make it out of the group stages as well, which we saw early on tonight's stream. So well done to those boys. So 1NE Rocket League. I'm just saying before I go to work, you doing night shifts again, Adam? Spiel, man. Spiel, man. Spiel. Good to have you here, though. Guys, you've got shoutouts right now. Do something in chat. Hi. Your mic's muted.
That's such a good name. Such a good name. Your mic's muted. Wow. I love it. Okay. So let's get into semis. Like, what's the APL? It's Asia Pro League. Yeah, buzzer, woo! Sup, change? How are you, man? So, yeah, the Asia Pro League is something that's pretty new to a lot of people. I originally I casted the Asia Pro League 1 and covering the road to APL 2.0, and happy to be doing the coverage for the 2.0 as well, if they have me back. And these guys getting into the game right now, so let's go, let's get there. So let's get into this. It's the 1NE Rocket League team taking on Sapapon Gaming. These two about to get into it. So it's Gone Freaks, Chronics, and Misty taking on Koba, Namoto, and Sapapon. Going to be an interesting battle between these two. It's practically, again, Japan taking on Asia mainland. The winner will go through to the final to take on the Glory Stone team that is waiting. So we'll see what happens. Here is Chronics with the first goal. I'm in Asia? No, I'm not in Asia. I'm in Australia, mate. I'm in their time zone though. So I'm in the west of Australia, which is GMT +8, and in the bulk of Asia is GMT +7, +8, +9. So I'm in their time zone. That's why I can do this. Chronics at the moment. Namoto was expecting the ball to go high. That's hence why he went flying. Koba will take Chronics out of position for this very second. Gone Freaks laying down. Interesting start to this first game. The boys take a moment to feel the style of the game. This one launched onto the goal. So last game we saw a lot of ball work, which was work down the corridor, causing a lot of pressure. Yourself or GMT +1. Gotcha, you central. There's Sapapo. The Mono. Misreading the bounce of the ball. Will come down for Koba. Got Namoto behind, looking to play this back inside. Misty gets the pinch. Go far side Namoto. A little touch in the end. Bouncing ball. It's past Sapapon. He has to go back now. Misty looking to get that redirection back inside. Does work. Chronics 50-50 in the end. Sapapon Gaming doing well to get that moving back out. No, he's a dribble on the nose. Koba redirects back out. The pressure though, that one NERL team is quite intense. Namoto redirect back. Couldn't get the angle to work the goal. So far, no goals for this con, but Sapapon. I'm just worried about that rotation defense. Going to make sure they have it. Doing not bad. And Koba gets the purchase onto the ball before he's out of play. Let's have a look how this pans out. Got the touch and then a demo. So, very nicely done. Ties up the game. Sapapon Gaming into it. This is Maritime. So every game is played on Maritime right now. And everyone and Oceania can sign up to play. So Siki, check if you want to check out more, you can go to my Discord, @1 Discord, and you can check out the road to APL. It'll give you the Discord link to the APL Discord as well, which will give you more information. 2 minutes and 20 remaining.
This is the moto. Sub upon. Like down the moto. Coming off the backboard. 2 up, 1 in E. Good touch. In the end, it's slightly wide. Sub upon. Going to play very quickly onto it. Moment, not the cleanest of Rocket League from either side, but it's looking to get the swing of things in some rotational placement, and a missed defensive clearance. Sapapon ends up putting the goal, the angle in. Let's just go back to see just where this went wrong. Misty mistiming that touch coming off the backboard. He was looking for that pinch out. Sapapon waiting for the error, makes it play. Two 2-1 at the moment. We're not even halfway into the cups, guys. So anyone in Oceania that wants to sign up, you certainly can. Tonight's proceedings are we're in the finals, so certainly don't worry. I'll show you guys all about it in the next stage. After these games. 2-1 at the moment, last 30 seconds. Over. With the ball, gone Fricks. Demoed, slightly wide on an attack of Golden Moto. It's cut across. Sup upon. Over back into it, last 10. Sup upon game is going to come away with a win here, and they'll put the extra goal in, so someone will be done. Interesting start of it, so we think it'll be one any Rocket League that will come away with the game, but in the end, there's Sup upon that will get that extra goal, and the Japanese team that will. I was hoping they're not going to play keepy ups, but it's Sup upon Gaming that will get the first game of the second semi-final, best of 3, and that's where we'll be going. So you can see right now, as I refresh the overlay, these guys are playing on Maritime servers, so they are all to be played on Maritime servers. That's the way it all pans out. So Oceania can actually play, so it's open to Oceania teams. And I'll read it up in a second, but it is open to Oceania teams. So at the moment we're in week 3, and it's an 8-week cup qualifying process. So the top 50 players go into a draft. So if you're interested in Oceania and you want to play, there's Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. More information, Tasty T, you're a mod in chat, so you link these guys right now. I'm going to ready up and we can get into it. Into the second game of the semi-final number 2 tonight, and it's Sup upon Gaming that actually has the lead right now, and 1NE Rocket League could be out of the game, potentially. Interesting development. They generally would have the pretty much the seeding of tonight, but they are playing without their third, and we're going to start with the first of Chronix tonight. So shout out to Chronix, he is streaming, so you want to go give him a follow on his channel, certainly do. This one's downfield, and Chronix, have a look at that touch. There it is. Nicely done. Oh. That was never meant to happen, so And sub upon now. Clearance. The moto. Down for Koba. Chronics to clear, though he just gets a slight touch. Takes it up the wall.
This guy knows what's
Up
going
upon.
on. Oh, yeah. Thanks for following.
And moved back in by Chronics. Gets the goal. So very nice. And shout out to Realise he's finally given me a follow. So thank you, sir. And I say finally, he's actually finally given me a follow. Beautiful. The 2-0 at the moment. One in the Rocket League. Putting themselves back into contention. Might be going to the third game tonight. Koba into possession. Gets himself and his team on the scoreboard. They're looking for a pinch kickoff. And Koba the third up. So a full aggression tactic coming from Sutherland. It's something you really wouldn't fathom. But they managed to do it. Managed to pull it off. Okay, fair enough. Fair bump. Play on. We'll go with it. Gone Freaks. Interesting to see he's gone with Gone and taken the Freaks off. Can anyone shed some light on why he's done that? Why he's shot in his name? I'm not 100% sure. In the meantime, it's Gone. Oh, the pick up and flick. Beautiful, but Self-Pun able to make the save. Chronics continuing the pressure. It's Misty. Chronics again into it. Gone Freaks goes heavy into the side wall, comes back to middle. Move back side wall. Misty goes forward. To the corner, and Moto tries to work it forward. It's Chronics that gets the touch. Gone Freaks now. High up the wall. Interesting ball that dives down. Defensively moved. The Moto downfield and takes full advantage of an open, empty net. Have a look at the power that comes from the Moto's nose. Bam! That is some power. 124 kph. Two at the moment. 2:44 left on the clock. Sub-Upon not out of this game. Over far side. Sub-Upon will be able to bring this back. Hard to be able to move that for a player though. Gone Freaks. Would have been an absolutely scary pass in his mind. Defense able to bring it back though. The pressure's still set. I don't know how that one didn't go in. Post fourth defender coming into play. This one back to corner. The Moto challenge for Chronics. Able to hold off one NE. Good defense right now in this period of play. Brought back out. Misty doing some work. Brings it back in. The Moto caught in a really awkward position. Has to back into the ball to make the move. Demoed for his efforts. Sub-Upon takes it away to allow the reset to come into play. The Moto again demoed, getting frustrated at the moment. The mind game is about to be set. One NE trying to get that forward attack. They are slightly out on the rotation. Now the pressure comes. Sub-Upon wanting that quick attack. Ball's set away from Koba. Loses that 50-50. Comes off the backboard. Awkward bouncing ball. Chronics is not in a good position. He has to half flip back out. Koba doesn't allow any quick ball to come back over his team's head. Gone Freaks out wide. Misty hesitant on the attack. He backs out and allows Sub-Upon to go. It would have been interesting if one NE actually went football at that attack. Could have been a leading goal come from it. Messy, but interesting. Koba doesn't make the redirection in. The Moto fast side pinches it onto goal. Chronics had to make the save. That would have been a drop down to the corner. Koba now. This game's starting to heat up and get intensified as well. Misty, good challenge in the end of 50-50. All players up as well for Sub-Upon Gaming. Risking it all. This one comes back inside. Gone Freaks. Off the corner. Chronics. They're moving upfield. Misty. Koba with a brilliant save. Still the pressure's on. This will cut inside. Read by Sub-Upon. They're holding on at the moment. The last 30 right now. It's going to probably go down to the overtime point though. All players down to some limiting boost as well. 100 picked up in the corner. Misty holding on the line. Holds it for now. Koba wanting Sub-Upon as well. The spacing's a little bit crucial. Namoto has to challenge on 2. Defense compromise for 1NE Rocket League. It comes back in the hot spot. Sapapon up. Wants to go. Brought out 1NE. Gone. He could pick this up. He's gone past it. Namoto has to keep it in the air. Looks to go. Touch. And it's back down. It's overtime. Minute and a half of intense battle, and maybe this has been done in the first 10. Chronics wanted to go. It's Misty. Waterfall ball denied by Sapapon, but comes to the ground. Golden Freaks finish the game. 1NE. They're going to a third.
I don't need to say much more than that. That was an epic period of gaming for both teams of Rocket League. That was fantastic, and my chat's speechless right now because that was magic. Fantastic play by both of those teams. Can't believe it. We're going to the third game to decide who goes into the grand final. Take on Glory Stone. Brilliant. Brilliant play. Thoroughly enjoying. I'm liking it. You guys like it in chat? Let me know. I want to know your comments. I know it's dead, but obviously you guys are just watching. Righto, let's go. Third game right now. It's 5 minutes on play. And Tasty Team makes such a valid point. Important to note, 1NE Rocket League and Realize team has auto-qualified for APL, so they're playing for fun and 25 keys at the moment. Full local mode engaged for a lot of people in here right now, and that's understandable. First 30 seconds gone. Moto trying to roll that ball forward. Cobra first to this. Brings the pace downfield. Gone Freaks. Head down Sapapon. Cobra wanted that up. Cut off. Misty. The mind games to see if we can get Namoto offline. In working opinion, 2 out for 1NE. Bumping each other out of the way as well for position and boost. Risky right now. Defensive rotation slightly out in the side field of positioning. Namoto waiting for Misty. He's pulled enough time here to get them back into place. And the attack from Confrix, God, he is lethal with his shots. Right on target as well. Chronic brings us across field. Confrix up. Note, Chronics as he headed forward to take that boost away. The rotation is out in Namoto. He's now out of boost and got nothing to go back to. He does pick up the side. In fact, he lets it go for his teammate to go to and allows Misty to pick up the boost. So probably better off going for it, not allowing its opposition to pick it up. Well, in the end, they do get it. Cobra. It's funny how I think about the situations with boost pads. But it's just a 50-50 pinch win that gets Sapapon Gaming into the right position. And Cobra capitalizing on the smallest of margins of defensive sort of opportunities to go. So well done. Back in the center kickoff, the ball going forward. It's moved here by Gonfrex, goes directly down the corridor. Sapapon now reactive. Cobra demoed. This one worked on. Gonfrex now into the thick of the action. Namoto got the height on the 50-50, wins the ball. Chronic knocked out of the way. He'll have to reset. Cobra out of position. Namoto goes high. That would be backboard, the touch. One probably should have left it. Nonetheless, allows the play to reset. This is down. It's top corner. Brought back in by Gonfreaks. Namoto straight at it. Bonds it up. Ball drops down. Both players gone away from it. Allows Chronics to go at it. This reads the situation with the wall. Sapapon just wants to go straight down the corridor. Almost had it through the gate as well. Now, Misty with a chance. The players testing each other at the moment. Seeing if the 1v1 game can come into play. Misty puts it back in height. It's 2 minutes remaining. Winner of this game into the grand final against Glory Stone.
Chronics. Up for Misty, past the defender. Summerpont comes across. The play he's been tonight. I've never seen him play before, but he is absolutely lifted to the occasion. Absolutely brilliant. The Moto now setting this one up. Koba off the backboard, miss. Koba follows it up, perfectly done. 2 goals for him. Minute and 28. Koba worked hard for this. Goes to first, missed, and then the second with a follow-up. Gonfrinks and the Moto. Chronics and Koba. That's Koba with a win. Gonfrinks back. Sopon. Koba back inside. Misty denies. Gonfrinks clears. Chronics forward. My goodness, they're all in the play, and that could have been in for the goal. They go quickly and scramble. Very quick Rocket League happening right now. That one's shot on high off the crossbar. Gonfrinks trying impossible angles to work. The Moto heads forward with the attack. Chronics now back for Misty, facing the wrong way. Attack not to be the best. Interesting touch from Chronics. I think Misty had a slight touch with his car as well with that Cobra. Moto forward. Untouched for him. Supperon. Supperon absolutely nailing this one. So last 25 and he puts this one in. The Moto putting the pressure backboard. Chronics doesn't clear and Supperon. He's had a good match. This one, I think it's well and truly decided where it's going from now. Been a brilliant one, but the 1NE Rocket League team will not be progressing any further tonight in Wednesday night Rocket League action in the road to the APL. It'll be the team of Supperpond Gaming with a 3-0 third game. A brilliant one in my eyes. If they want to bring it to ground, they'll get it to ground. There we go. So it's going to be the boys of Glory Stone taking on Supperpond Gaming. It is all a Japanese affair tonight in tonight's final. All right. Shout out to Gonfreak, shout out to Chronics and Misty. Pretty good game for them tonight. Guys, if you just joined us, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic night. While we're off air, well, not off air, but while we're not playing the games, feel free to give us a shout out. Feel free to make your comments on the game and what you think about the players. It's always good to have feedback and a chat about the players and whatnot. So this is your chance. That box right there is your box. You guys, you come up in that box right there. So go. Why not? You know what I'll do? If you got your favorite emotes, give me a line of your favorite emotes. This is what Edgy Murphy started the other day, so I'll do what I did. So if you got a line of your favorite emotes, can I just get a line of your favorite emotes right now? Let's do that while we set up the last match. Great input from the crowd here. It's coming. It's coming. Just hold up. Don't throw the shade, man. Players all seem. Players all seem good. I need story to my games. Gonna take time to know them. Understandable. Calculated. The Moto, how are ya? Good to see ya. That's alright, everyone's lurking. It's pretty late as well. Thank you, Tasty. There you go. There's a. I got a couple. I got a few. I'll do that one. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into this last game. I'm gonna take a quick drink. So this is going to be the final tonight. I'm going to quickly just check the Discord, make sure any messages haven't been set alight. Okay, so it's the best of three final, guys. So it's still the same with everything else. Look at that fat mobile, boys. God damn. Living like a fat mobile. Alright, let's get into this. Guys, let us know who is going to be our winner for tonight's cup. It is Glory Stone or is it Sup Upon Gaming? We're all going to find out very, very, very soon as we get into this. Let us know. Finals hype. Hell yeah. It's going to be epic. I hope you guys have had a fantastic night. But no one's going to bully you, man. Don't worry. No one's bullying you. Tomato, good luck. Good luck to the teams. Good luck to the guys. We'll get this launched very, very soon. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for being here. Guys, if you're brand new to the channel, hit that follow button. I'm very close to 3K followers. So as soon as we get there, I'm making a post and probably end up doing a giveaway. A Twitter giveaway. Or a something giveaway. But guys, thank you. Oh, the Fatmobile. Yeah. Someone else called it the Fatmobile, so I'm going with it. Right, the guys are getting into it, so we are going into it now. Thank you for being here tonight as we get live into tonight's final. Let's go. It's Glowstone versus Sup Upon. Unra, Shalon, and Realize on Glory Stone, Koba, Namoto, and Sup Upon on Sup Upon Gaming. It'll be Sup Upon and Kunra with your kickoff. Moving forward to Koba to get that forward for his team. Realize now high. Off the ceiling as well. Looking for trying to get that second touch. Sup Upon will stop that from happening. Kunra again. Shalon. Well, it was actually Spider on that point. Angle was interesting for it. Koba now to clear it for the moment. So what a start in 30 seconds. Very much straight into the action and potentially the goal to be scored. But quick rebound, Koba to bring it. Namoto straight down the corridor. Koba goes down the wing now, Realize. He's going to take a while and got no boost left remaining. Kunra. Koba. Shalon. It comes in a hot spot, Realize. Puts it onto the goal.
Knows what's going on.
Sets down Namoto.
Thanks for following.
Kunra gets the touch. That's a demo by Shalon. This is onto goal. Realize has to float across. Makes the save. Great power to clear. And the 50-50 as well. Good effort in the end. It comes back up. Kunra now flying. First minute of play down. And both of these teams very quickly onto pace. So what, well matched in terms of style and finesse. Realize. Do you know what? That's the same thing, guys. Kunra. Let's have a look how this is played out. This one up from Realize. And Kunra comes up and makes the shot. It's actually set for Kunra. Very much so. That is the first for Glory Stone. Sup Upon. All about the response at this point. Namoto. Out wide. Sup Upon off the ceiling. Works to it very quickly. Uses an attack. Comes down for Koba. He's not able to work it early on. Koba. The bump. Sup Upon back on the rotation. He launches it. Far side. Shalom will go at this. He's got camera forward already. The redirect wide on. He's got the post as well. Two at the ball. Sup Upon communication here right now for Sup Upon Gaming. Namoto. To make the connection, Shalom was waiting for something. Awkward movement from him. Realize sends it wide. Glory Stone not in the best of position right now, and they could pay for it here. Koba, although Realize something about him on defensive end makes it very, very hard to score when you're trying to attack. I do get it relieved for the moment, so Glory Stone happy to hold that one goal lead as we head to half time. Namoto, the pinch off the side wall. Koba uses the speed Realize again into the clearance work, makes it happen. And they have this one back out. Camera downfield. Realize great center clearance. The Cobra straight on the defense work. Makes that one as a halftime point. Realize. Able to get the shuttle on. It's cut off early. Back into the middle. Realize again there. It's Cobra over the top. Demo played. Shalom, well, he wasn't even looking at the ball at the point it was coming to him. Gets demoed as he realizes where it was. Sup upon. Moto, far side now. Kunra. Hands the ball back inside. Good synergy by the players. Boris Stone. Realize off the backboard. Namoto, good positioning for him. He puts in the equalizer. Fence was out of zone for this, and it's off the backboard. Redirection for Namoto. Loving the position for this. Works perfectly. 1:51 on the clock. Over and Shalon comes wide. Very quickly for Namoto. He's not on target though. Sub upon now to that high. Doesn't waterfall. Met by Shalon. Namoto about to connect. Unrun's going to make him pay. If up upon. Actually doing very well in the end there, not to let that one go in. Namoto now clears. Unra. That cross through the corridor is so very dangerous between these players. And one thing about Glory Stone is it's well drilled between these players. Well known that they will go aggressive through the corridor section. The cross play. Here they go again. Realize. Up high. Shalon. This time backboard. Cobra able to make redirection and stop any quick replay. And oh my goodness. Shalom. Realize. I think there's a free play here. It's a 1-2. Realize back inside. Shalom. Realize goes the angle back. Has everyone beaten. Ferocity of speed between these two. And take the lead back. 55 remaining. Come run out with the ball. Reliance puts it wide to Moto. Last 30. Goal needs to be scored here from Sapapon Gaming. They want to take to overtime. And run back down. Cobra. Sapapon. Takes his time. Anything on the backboard right now with distance is nothing that you really want to go for. You want quick play and pass play between each other. This is a good one. If Namoto had the height, would have been favourable, but not going to be the time. Beating him. And he's going to be Glory Stone with the first game. And there's nothing like a little bit of glitch in a game. Glory Stone with the first. So, interesting start to it. Best of 3 final as well. So, Glory Stone now put themselves into cup points up upon gaming. Got to pick up the next. I can't believe he's asking me. Best of 3. It's game number 2 of tonight's final. Glory Stone for one hand on it. Now to make it 2. Andy with the first goal, but we'll see what happens. Sapapon have been playing good Rocket League tonight. See if they can do it. Shout out to Alce. Good to see you, my friend. Cobra. Meantime, looking to play it. Sapapon onto the goal, not able to make it, and that one be worked back out. Namoto. Gonna go. Cobra will bump Realize out of play. This one downfield. Subcon will bring it back. Head for the boost and back out of that one. Shuttle on the redirect. Moto, well, he's reversing the ball back out of there. It's up upon. Moto. Interesting work from Kunra. So he elected to go a fake and play off the backboard, but his teammates weren't in the vicinity and they had the defense clearance off that point. Probably better off making the defense to work at it, and well, he's just done well to get that cross into a really good position to get Conrad to go. This is Realize off to the side wall and inside. Great mechanical work from the man of Realize. I dare say he's the mountain of Asia. Way he works, just absolutely beautiful. 1-0 at the moment. Realize heading back now, Cobra. The Moto, everyone's run past it, it's up upon. Realize he's getting a bit of confidence in his mind now. Looking to do the ceiling dribbles. Settle down. That's all I can say. 2 minutes and 40. Realize pops this one high. A redirect to come back. Kunra, my goodness, this never should have happened, but it did. Realize goes high. Shalon's waiting for it, and then Kunra just gets this. Defense is nowhere. Well, defense is around, but nowhere to really be seen to connect with it. It's a beautiful chip. It's fantastic, but it should never have happened. All right. Well, we've got the players going Glory Stone. They deserve it right now. Sapapon need to pull a magic trick out of their hat. Gonna get a win tonight. Koba, Namoto, Sapapon. Big things. Into the ball at the moment, and there's some height as well. Too much pressure though on the ball. Leaves it off the backboard and back out. Namoto. Low ground demoed for this effort. Does get it forward to counter by Realize. He doesn't have his footing. Shalon banks out a clearance. Realize as well. That's 2 reset. They do have the point of goal here. And it's just past the rotating player and Koba. The savage demos now saying sayonara. The Sapapon Gaming. It is pretty much done and dusted, I've got to say. Still time though. I'm not going to count it out. It's always Caster's Curse that comes into play, but Glory Stone have been savage at this point. Koba trying to find a moto. Realize again pace. Works an angle and oh my goodness. Where is he? Realize cam right now. This angle. Bang. If you don't know who he is, I think you have to go follow him. And when you ever made it, make sure you get his signature. It'll be worth a lot one day. I think it's worth a lot already. Let's get back into this. A minute and 5. There's Kunra putting goal number 5 and Sapapon. I need something. I need something indeed. Namoto. Actually beats Realize here, but it's a wide play. Kunra using his time. This ball played high. Realize off the backboard. Ball's launched into the hot spot, then cleared. Namoto. Unreal. Well, he's just using all the boost he has and launches it. Let's go wide. Namoto goes downfield. Realize with the cross, Shalong. Touches in favour. Last 20. And this will be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic night of games. Sapapon being outclassed in this last game, and Shalong isn't done with it. Guys, what are you talking about? We ain't done yet. Realize, look at this pass off the backboard, and Shalong's been reading these perfectly tonight. Absolutely nails it in the back of the net. Now you can wrap it up, boys. We get this countdown into play. Ladies and gentlemen, Glorystone will take it 2-0 in tonight's final. Sapapon Gaming, thank you for coming by and playing tonight. Valiant effort, but a monster of a team in Kunra, Realize, and Shalon. You've got two informed players in Kunra and Shalon, which were monsters in the APL 1.0, and then Realize that is Mr. Asia practically. Everyone knows who Realize is in the Asia region. So if you don't know him outside of Asia region, then go look Realize up and in all the montage videos that he's in. It's just phenomenal stuff. So shout out to Namoto and Sapapon and Koba. It's good to actually finally see how Sapapon works. I've never seen him before, so really, really cool. Really, really, really cool to see how he plays. So GG's out to the boys. It is Glorystone 2-0 over Sapapon Gaming. That's pretty much going to do us for tonight. Let's quickly just I'm going to alt tab and we're going to have a look at the groups. We're going to have a look at the groups and the brackets to show you how tonight progressed. So you guys can check out how it all happens. So before we go anywhere, before you guys leave, this is how we're going to do it. So listen, if you guys got any questions and you want to know anything about it, Tasty T is in chat right now. He is the organizer of 1NE, the road to the APL 2.0. So if you guys got any questions and you want to know any more about it, Tasty T is the guy you need to talk to. So he is in chat right now. So jump in, have a chat to him. He's certainly the guy you want to talk to. Tonight, these are the two groups that we're playing through. We had 8 teams playing. Generally, it's about what we get on a Wednesday night. There's three nights that you can play on. Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So Monday nights is a 10 p.m. start, which is my time, which is GMT plus 8. And then on Wednesday nights, it's a 7 p.m. start, which is GMT plus 8. And then on Saturday, it's a 3 p.m. start, which is GMT plus 8. So if you do your conversions into GMT plus 11, you're looking at a 1 a.m. start. If you're on the east coast of Australia, you're looking at a 10 p.m. start if you're on a Wednesday night, and then you're looking at a 6 p.m. start if you're on Saturday night. So there's two nights you practically could do if you're east coast of Australia. That's it for it. So this is the group stages. If you want to do it, it is the road to the APL. Just look it up on Smash GG. You guys can find it. So this is the round robin. How the round robins went. It's practically 2 O's between them in the group stages. So Glorystone, Sapapon, Damage, and IDK LOL. That's how that group panned out. And this is how Group 2 panned out for tonight. You guys can check it all out as well. So in the events page, it shows all the events. So like if you guys want to check out who's won first, you can check it all out. So you can see who's played and who's won. So there's a whole lot of stuff on the road to APL. So we're about 3 weeks in. There's another what I believe is 5 more weeks. So if you guys want to register, you can certainly register, and you can put yourself down. If you guys want to field teams, you can field teams. You can jump into Discord. Estimation mark Discord. Tasty T, if you actually did the APL, did you make a command for the APL? I'm not sure if you did. Anyways, I'm not sure if this will work. GGs will go out. That's a Discord link. I think will work for one in esports. If it doesn't, let me know. We'll sort it out. But GGs will go out for tonight. What we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna find a host. So let's find hostkeys. Yeah. Let's find hostkeys. I'm gonna put that onto a Rocket League screen. And let's find someone we can host. Yeah. So you guys don't go anywhere because we're going to be a part of a host. So let's go find someone special. Some person to raid. So who's playing Rocket League at the moment who usually doesn't get many? Who hasn't been raided in a while? There we go. I got a person we can go raid. Alright, guys. So I met this guy last night. He's actually a pretty cool dude. So I did some research and I met this guy last night. So this is pretty cool. So guys, I'd appreciate if you jump in this raid. So this would be pretty cool. So if you guys could raid, if you're a sub, copy that command. If you're not a sub, copy this command. We're gonna go over and raid this guy pretty soon. So copy this command. Awesome. Listen, I'm going to be live Saturday with a Gfinity cast on this channel, which is going to be on Gfinity channel. Guys, if you want to know more information about my Discord, be a part of it. You can follow me on my socials and whatnot. Pretty much all down there. You can check it all out. Thank you guys for being part of tonight's cast. I usually do Monday nights with the APL as well. It is late. It's usually starts around now for the APL on Monday nights. But usually every Wednesday night is usually a better time for this. So every Wednesday night I'll be doing the APL from now on. So this will be a regular timetable for me for regular time. So I'll see you next Wednesday with the APL. On Saturday it's the D6 lads. So make sure if you guys want to see more games, it's Division 6 again. They're in my Discord. If you want to check out the links, you can. In fact, do we have that? Alce, you're not. Is Alce? No, he's not out. He's not mod, is he? That's all right. I'll link them up a little bit later. Okay, let's go raid. I'm going to go raid them right now. Copy the commands, guys. Chuck in your own motes if you have to. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you very much for coming by, and I'll see you later. Ciao.